Tomorrow night, the Orlando Magic are set to open up their preseason against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. 7 o'clock Eastern Time. The game will be televised on Fox Sports Southeast. What's up, guys? Welcome back for another Orlando Magic video. Today, we're going to be meeting the opponents that our team will be facing. The Atlanta Hawks, of course, is who we're facing tomorrow night in Atlanta. And they have a new look. So let's take a look at who they are this season. They're a lot different than they were last season. Last season the Hawks really only had TRAE Young. They were really one-dimensional, but they got a lot of guys that can play on this team. Danilo Gallinari recently, went to the Hawks. You got Clint Capella. I think he was traded there mid-season last year. Bogdan Bogdanovic, another good player, and of course, they have TRAE Young. And who's probably going to be an all-star this year, a great point guard, one of the future stars of this league probably. He's going to be running the NBA for years to come. Rajon Rondo recently won the title with the Lakers. He's going to be on the Atlanta Hawks this season. I think he's signed there, or something like that, but he's on the Atlanta Hawks. They have a lot of other players, but, they also have their 2 rookie first-round picks from last season who, to my understanding, didn't do much for them. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, they didn't do much, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they do. But this is a different Hawks team than we're used to playing. They have more guys that can play. They're not just about TRAE Young like last season. They have a lot of guys that can play, so it's gonna be really interesting. How this matchup's gonna go. Meanwhile, the Magic look fairly similar from last year, except a few players added and one key player departed. Of course, we'll start with the departed one. DJ Augustine did not resign with the Magic. He decided to go to the Milwaukee Bucks. It was expected after drafting Cole Anthony. And speaking of drafting Cole Anthony and Chuma Okeke, the 2 rookies on this team. Chuma Okeke, of course, was our 2019 first-round pick, but because of his injury, he sat out the whole year. So this is his rookie year, along with Cole Anthony, this year's 15th pick. He's been, I've been really excited about him. A lot of Magic fans have been really excited about him because of, he was one of the top recruits in high school. Of course, had a kind of down year at North Carolina due to an injury. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he did. And then another signing, Dwayne Bacon. He's he can play small forward, he can play shooting guard, he can play a lot, but he came from the Hornets, so we'll see how he does. And Jordan Bone, a 2-way contract. So a lot of different guys coming in, a lot of 2-way guys. But yeah, like I said, Chuma Okeke, and Cole Anthony. I'm really excited to see how Cole Anthony does. But Chuma Okeke also, because of what Chuma Okeke, his potential. He was really good at Auburn. A lot of people forgot about him because of injury, but yeah. Another guy to watch is Mo Bamba. He looks to get more minutes this year. I don't know what his health status is currently. But yeah, Michael Carter-Williams re-signed. We brought back Kem Birch, Gary Clark, James Ennis re-signed. Evan Fournier picked up his player option. Markelle Fultz, Aaron Gordon, Jonathan Isaac will not be playing due to his injury. Terrence Ross, Nikola Vucevic. So a lot of the same faces here. Vic Law, So yeah, but like I said, I'm really excited to see the young guys' improvement. Markelle Fultz, another one. With the stuff that Coach Cliff is saying about him, with his shot, that he's gotten better. It's really hopeful. Hopefully he can have a good game and a good season. Same with Aaron Gordon. I feel like Gordon, with all the trade rumors, he has a lot to prove to this organization if he wants to be around here for the long term. So it's going to be interesting. But the team remains fairly the same. And like I said, when we actually have some stats to report, I will be reporting stats in these preview videos. So I'll be going over the Magic stats and the opponent stats. But right now we just have to look at the roster because we have no stats at all. After this game, we will have some stats though. But anyway, now I'm going to go over the best matchups in this game that I'm most intrigued for. Number 1 is probably Vucevic versus Clint Capella. Vucevic, obviously an all-star center. Capella, another great center. So that's going to be a really good matchup to see, how Vucevic is this season. If he's still in that all-star form, it's going to be a big test for him. Obviously, it's just an exhibition game, but it still is going to tell a lot about our team. Markelle Fultz against Trae Young. I know, a lot of people are gonna say, okay, Trae Young's way better, but yeah, I mean it is, but going against a guard like Trae Young, is really gonna, be a good measuring stick for Markelle Fultz this season. So, like I said, Aaron Gordon and James Ennis, I don't know which one of them will be put up against Danilo Gallinari, but those two against Gallinari, to see how good our defense is. Gallinari is a good player. He can make shots. He's good at defense. He's a all-around solid forward. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he does. And Cole Anthony and Chuma Okeke against last year's rookies for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish. They're guys that are looking for breakout seasons, and against our rookies. So we'll see how our rookies are able to do against that second team of the Hawks. So yeah, guys, those are the two teams that are being playing tomorrow night. And now for my prediction. And just because right now of all the uncertainties about the Hawks, I really don't know if I'm buying into them. They could be a great team this year. I don't know though. I don't know if I'm necessarily buying into them with all the new faces. I don't think the chemistry's all there yet, and that's why I have the Magic going in the State Farm Arena and winning 102-94. I think the Magic are gonna get some good defense going. With the lack of chemistry on the Hawks, I think the Magic will be able to get something. I think the leading scorer for the Orlando Magic will be Markelle Fultz. I think Markelle Fultz is gonna have a decent game. He's gonna get a lot of minutes, and I hope he gets a lot of minutes. I think Mo Bamba, if he plays, might have a good game. I think he might be able to go up good against the Hawks. I don't even know. I think John Collins is their backup center. I don't know. I think John Collins plays with the. I don't know who plays center for them on the second team, but somebody does. I think Mo Bamba, this is a good opportunity for him. But yeah, so I think the Magic are going to be able to get a win. And so, after this game, I'm going to be doing a post-game reaction. So make sure to tune in for that. But I'm not going to be doing another preview video after this game. I'll touch base after this game. I'm not going to do a preview for the next game because we have the Hawks again on Sunday. I'm just going to talk about, what I want to see from the Magic briefly in the post-game reaction video. Well, guys, that's my prediction video. I will see you guys after the game tomorrow night. Remember, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, Fox Sports Southeast, I believe. But yeah, please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Please leave a dislike if you didn't like it. And we'll see you next time. Go Magic.